Welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you about the relationship between innovation and power distance. The specific question that I was asked is if a lower power distance society or organization is more prone to innovation. And first of all, let's go back to the basic. What is a power distance? This is a concept developed like 50 years ago by people that were studying societies, and then it was used for organizations and businesses and all kinds of human organizations. Basically, the concept is that if the people at the lower end of the hierarchy feel that the people at the top have not that much more power than them, that's a lower power distance organization. On the other end, if the people at the lower end of the hierarchy feel that the people at the top have a lot much more power than them, that's a high power distance organization. So, is it true that a lower power distance is beneficial for innovation? I think it's not, and let me explain why. Innovation has three main phases. Phase one is creativity, the development of new ideas. In this phase, you want more ideas to be able to choose in the future to then make the thing that you wanna, whatever you wanna do. The second phase is the minimum viable product, where from all these ideas you got the one that you like the most, or the one that you selected with the innovation methodologies, and you transformed it into a real thing. It's a real product, it's a real service, something that exists already. Before it was just an idea, now it does exist, and it does solve a problem. That's the second phase. The third phase is when a majority of people use the thing that you created. It's already out there and the people are using it. Enough people are using the thing that you created so that the change that you wanted to make is already happening. The impact that you wanted to have on the society or on the organization, on the business, it is already happening. So phase one, creativity. Phase two, minimum viable product. And phase three, general adoption. Now that we have these three phases, I can properly say that a lower power distance organization or society fosters greatly the generation of new ideas, of more ideas, the creativity phase, phase one. You will have a lot more people generating a lot more ideas and a lot more innovation projects in phase one. But this does not mean at all that they will be getting to phase two. Much less does it mean that they will be completed, that they will reach the general adoption phase and complete the innovation process. On the other hand, a higher power distance kills the first phases of innovation. People cannot be creative, for instance, in the military. They just need to obey orders. If you are in a higher power distance organization, if you come up with ideas and you communicate it to your boss, you're probably gonna get punished. So the creativity phase is minimized in higher power distance organizations, but the difference comes in the second and third phases of innovation, because just like the ideas come from top to bottom with much more strength, the power at the top makes the people at the bottom much more incentivized to make these phases happen, phase two and phase three. In a lower power distance organization, you will have a lot of ideas, but none of these people have enough power to convince the others to make their idea first a minimum viable product and then generally adopted. In a vertical organization, in a higher power distance organization, there's one person at the top. Whatever idea this person chooses is going to happen. Because if anybody in the middle or at the lower end of the organization refuses to work in this idea and to move this project forward and to bring it into a minimum viable product stage and then move it into the general adoption phase, this person is gonna be either severely punished or expelled from the organization fast. So, true answer, yes and no. A low this power distance organization is much better at generating more ideas, more different ideas, out of the box ideas, more projects. You will have tons of more innovators, but less of them will complete the innovation process. Meanwhile, in a higher power distance organization, you can have one single idea and kill all the other ideas. But if that idea is endorsed by the person at the top, that idea will be made a minimum viable product, and that idea will be generally adopted. So the innovation process will be completed. Lower power distance, more ideas, less completion. Higher power distance, much less ideas, and also much higher rate of completion. That would be my answer. So always remember and never forget that the best day to innovation make is today.